It's the weekend edition of Bystanders at News 10, and I welcome you viewers on the program. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you all through Monday to Saturday, 20th of January 2024. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all. Thank you. I hope you're having a great weekend over there. Having a great weekend, and yeah, we are also having a great weekend as well. All right, we have different stories on the front pages of today's dailies. Of course, the issue of insecurity in the country is still a topical discussion, and we need to dissect it. The more we get or we have informations on it. All right, over 87 FCC residents killed, 176 kidnapped under TINUBU. That's what an investigation has given us yet. Over 87 FCC residents, that's the Federal Capital Territory residents, and 176 kidnapped under TINUBU, says investigation. And let me quickly read it out before I go to the papers. This morning, over 200 violent attacks have been recorded across all 6 area councils of the Federal Capital Territory since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu assumed office on May 29, 2023. The incident led to the death of no fewer than 87 residents of the FCT, while 176 were kidnapped within the period. Now, the figures were sourced from Beacon Consulting. Like I told you, it's an investigation, and it was figured out by Beacon Consulting, a local firm monitoring security issues in the country, and several media reports on violent attacks, including kidnapping and killings in the FCT. Since the assumption of office of the Minister of the FCT, Yeson Wike, on August 16, 2023, there has been a rise in violent attacks in the nation's capital. Now, to another story we'll be treating today on the program. Very, very crucial one. Talking about the statements by the Middle Belt leaders on the inauguration of security outfit by Miyetti Allah. Very, very crucial one. We'll be discussing it as well. Before that, let me quickly move down to the papers and see what we have there. Very, very important stories today, like I told you earlier on. All right, before that, let me quickly read this out. Miyetti Allah's security outfits invitation to anarchy says Middle Belt leaders. Sorry, say Middle Belt leaders. Miyetti Allah's security outfits invitation to anarchy say Middle Belt leaders. Now, quickly to the story. The Middle Belt Forum, MBF, and other groups within the Middle Belt region have described the establishment of a uniformed security outfit by Fulani social cultural group Miyetti Allah Kauta as fraught with mischief and an invitation to anarchy. Miyetti Allah Kato announced on Wednesday the formation of a national security outfit in Abuja, which it claimed would assist security agencies in curbing crimes such as cattle rustling, kidnapping, and rural banditry in the country. The association also asked the Inspector General of Police to take proactive measures to protect Fulani pastoralists across the country from ethnic militias and state-sponsored vigilantes. Now, speaking with Saturday Tribune on the establishment of the outfit, the national president of the Middle Belt Forum, Dr. Bitrus Pogu, said it was unfortunate, I repeat, it was unfortunate that a group like Miyetti Allah could come up with such a security idea when it was being classified as an aggressor. Dr. Pogu went on by saying that the move was an invitation to anarchy. That's what the young man had said here. I wouldn't want to take much of our time. Let me quickly move down to the papers. It's all about insecurity in the country, and we hope we get out of this mess. All right, this day newspaper this morning at the newsstand. Insecurity festers in FCT. Gunshots as 3 abducted at estate despite special intervention squad. This is what we have on the front page of this day newspaper. Thank you so much. I can hear myself sound and clear. All right, Kwakwanso, Kano government to revisit issue of 5 emirate councils. Kano government to revisit issue of 5 emirate councils. Moving down to the nation newspaper. The nation. Supreme Court dashes PDP's hopes in Ogun, Kaduna, Nasarawa. Opposed elections of Abiodun Sani Sule Yahaya Idris. Others. All right, PDP supporters protest court's verdict in Lafia. Respect court's decision, Sule tells Nasarawa people. Of course, there was a protest as regards the Supreme Court's judgment in Nasarawa yesterday, on which about 38 protesters have been arrested by the security agents in that state. All right, so the next one was Dapo Abiodun saying as regards the Supreme Court's verdict, still on the nation. Our victory, impetus to do more, says Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State. Let's quickly move to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, the Saturday Tribune. Miyetti Allah's security outfit, invitation to anarchy. That's what Middle Belt leaders are saying. Right on the front page of Saturday Tribune newspaper, Miyetti Allah's security outfit, invitation to anarchy. Say Middle Belt leaders. Supreme Court affirms election of Ogun Gombe, Delta, Kaduna, Nasarawa, Kebbi. Governors, Dangote refineries. I repeat, Dangote refinery begins registration of product distributors. Dangote refinery begins registration of product distributors. To the last paper, we'll be reading to the viewers across the globe. Before that, let me talk about what the FCT minister said. Yosem Wike to the kidnappers that have been causing mayhem in Nigeria and particularly the Federal Capital Territory. I will come after you, Wike promises kidnappers. That's a promise, and we want the promise to be fulfilled. I will come after you, Wike promises kidnappers. On to the next one, the Saturday Vanguard newspaper, a very important one here. How TINUBU can end insecurity in 6 months. That's what the retired generals are saying. Right here on the front page of the Saturday Vanguard newspaper. On to the next one. We regret that no president has been decisive on military, their failures since 1999. Regret that no president has been decisive on military, their failures since 1999. Kule want definitive order to security chiefs. All right, our country is sinking. That's what Nigerians are saying here. Quite a number of people have been talking about the state of the nation. Nigerians are seriously lamenting as regards the present state of the country. We must begin to protect ourselves. That's what our Nigerians are saying on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Permit me to read the Punch newspaper, the Saturday Punch. How bandits terrorizing Abuja hide in Kaduna forest, abandoned by military. This is a very good investigation. How bandits terrorizing Abuja hide in Kaduna forest, abandoned by military. Kidnappers exploit porous, unarmed. Sorry, can't see it well. Kidnappers exploit porous between vast forests. Niger, Nasarawa, FCT. Police deploy 600 personnel. Prosecute special anti-terror operations. Military says camp still in use. The military is debunking it that the camp is still in use. Of course, you heard what I said. That there's a report that bandits are terrorizing Abuja, hiding in Kaduna forest, abandoned by the military. Of course, we have our reviewers here to dissect issues with me this morning. It's Bystanders at Newsstand, your number one is review program, anchored by Mike Adekunle. Kunle, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Good to be here again. Thank God for life. And we all, be praying for the country. We all be praying likewise and to do our best to make sure these terrorists called bandits, these terrorists called S-Man, these terrorists called, what they call them again, ISWAP, they will not overthrow this country because how many are they? That's the question. And the problem now is that north, in the north, the governors have to come together and be decisive of what to do with those, terrorists in that area. And likewise, South is not safe too. South is not safe. When you see the aggressiveness of all these migrants, migrant from the north, when you see the aggressiveness, there was one I challenged one day that you are a Boko Haram. I'm sure you are one of the escapee of Boko Haram. So if they don't have peace in that north, there can't be peace in the south here. So the governors, all of them have to come together because Everything still boils down to the governor's seat because they know these people. They are in their domain. They are in their domain. Let's even break it down to the local government, local authorities. Operation identify the residents around your local governments.
In the vicinity.
In the vicinity, definitely. And you engage the ballers, the obese, what they call them in the local
chiefs, right?
chiefs. Yes, you engage them. It's just it's not a rocket science to do. But our leaders, I don't know where they are putting their their ears,
Like
man.
having the database of people living in our environment,
Sure.
knowing us,
Look
knowing
at
each other.
look at what is happening in Abuja now, Mike. Do you know CCTV camera contracts was awarded in Abuja in order to be able to fast track the movement of all these criminals? Look at Abuja has turned to a free zone for kidnapping now, for a free zone to kidnap people, a federal capital.
Territory.
How will the foreign nationals that are coming want to invest in Nigeria when your capital is not secure? What else? It's just like saying Washington DC is not secured in America. So I mean, what kind of investor do you want to attract? That's the truth of it.
We're talking about winning investors into Nigeria.
Definitely. And your capital, it's not today. It's not today. You could remember under President Jonathan too. The Boko Haram, they followed the IG to his office. They escorted him to his office. Nobody knew. Police headquarters. After that, they went to UN building to bomb at spree. That means if they have little chances to penetrate that Aso Rock, they will do the same too. So who are the powers behind this? And mind you, these same people, you still found some of their sponsors in all these parties. Because they have sponsors. I can tell you for free, all these people, they have backbone behind. They are pushing them to do what they're doing now. That's why I say the country, let us restructure the country as it is now. We need restructuring. This federation system of government we're doing it's not helping issues. It's not helping. I have to tell you that. And one of the agenda of TINUBU campaign was they will restructure Nigeria. His party, the Peace APC party, in which I'm still holding on to. I'm not just talking because it's still new in power now, but you said you're going to restructure, Mr. President. You said you are going to restructure the country, and that is what I'm waiting for, so that we can have peace in this country.
People are asking you, structure it to what?
Restructure. If it is regional, we go back to regional system of government. Everybody, and the weak. The center will be weak.
This will solve the problem.
It definitely. So everybody manage your home. Manage your home well.
Manage your resources.
Your resources, definitely. And you pay to the center. And there'll be restructuring.
But can it curb insecurity?
Definitely.
Can it stop terrorism?
Definitely. Now, let me tell you, the police, the military, they will be relieved of all this pressure, much pressure on them now. There are pressures on all our security because you have 400 police. 400 people to like an average 3 policemen or 4 policemen in Nigeria as we have now. Where are the other policemen? They send them down to the rich guys. They've attached them to the rich guys. Those are special body. They call them SPU, Special Protection Units. You see, even a criminal, we have go and hire police to start guiding them. And I can't blame those guys. I can't blame the police because it's been rotting from the head. But just of recent, the current IG just stopped it. There shouldn't be anything like SPU again. Or they should recall the SPU, Special Protection Units of the police. So that's the level we have. You can see 4 police just guiding one person while the citizens are prone to attack from the bandits, from the Boko Haram, from the ISWAP. So what we're saying, the country we need to come together and sit down. We cannot continue like this. I have to tell you, we cannot continue like this. If you want real Nigeria, let everybody sit tight with it and walk the talk of what we're saying. They can't just be killing anyhow. The other time I saw cows on Lagos Ibadan Expressway.
I think you said it.
I said it. I was so shocked, man. A cow on the road.
What are they looking for?
What are they? That's why I'm calling Mr. Dakwa Abiodun, Governor Dakwa Abiodun House. It's not just celebration of I mean, it's not just it's not just celebration of your Supreme Court what's it called, verdicts that we're talking of now. You have to go deep down in governance. Deep down in governance. And thank God where I'm saying Lagos Ibadan, I'm saying it's not just a local road. It's an highway. It's a world-class road. And you have seen cow on the road there, cow sharing same space with cars. I mean, it's uncalled for.
Now, moving on to the comment section, we have Nuruddin Adams. Give the president time to put things right. Nigerians are ingrates to the president, who is doing everything right, making Nigerians feel good. Please give the country the time.
Yeah. I concur to what he's saying. That's why I don't pressure. But what I need from the president, I told you it's early. It's too early for him.
Does he know? Does this person know their antagonists on the platform?
He should. I mean, he should. I mean, it's not usually, even if it's a stranger, he must have gone through the past, episode of the program. So you will have seen the comments there, section there, and so he's just trying to say his mind, and it's. I think I concur to it because a president of how many months now cannot turn things a decay of years overnight. The decay has been piled up. That's why I always lay an example, that when you are building house, this is your house, right? The house was abandoned. At the same time, you are now doing what? You are now putting debris on the house. Putting the debris now overwhelm the house. Will you not take time? Will it not take you time to remove the debris, to clear the debris? That is what is happening now to the Mr. President in power now.
Now, I'm making what you Kunle, you shouldn't be saying this now. TINUBU is just 8 months in office. Access in after 4 years. Allow us to be in opposing side.
Yeah. 8 years. He should just spend 8 months in power now.
So
and I said it. I said, is it not the same conversation we are having now?
Yeah.
So Miyetti should calm his nerves down and listen very well to conversations. I've concurred that the president is still young, right, on seats now. So let's give him time. I've said that all and all. So we cannot, because I'm not the type that will put blame game on TINUBU. And that is why I'm giving you a past experience, how the old system degenerated to this level. We are having bandits in Abuja, and there was an allocation, huge amount of allocation to fix up, satellite TV, on Abuja, the town, Abuja city. But they squandered the money. The CCTV all around supposed to be in Abuja. So you say you're a bandit, whether the camera will not capture you or not, but they squandered, the same party people squandered the money. Under PDP, under Jonathan awarded the money as the contract, they squandered that money, and nobody was brought to book. And I'm calling Mr. President, Mr. Bola Ahmed, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, go back to the drawing board, and not even drawing board alone, revisit that case of CCTV money that was squandered in Abuja. It needs to be revisited. They just collected money from that gentleman because they know it's just too quiet and simple. That's Jonathan. And the same people are the one coming in your ears and saying, this one is that, this one is thief, that one is thief. Who is the big thief? You see them coming, that was that did that one. They share that money for all of them in that Abuja. They share that money under the PDP. They share the money. So look at Mr. Agunloye. Who did Agunloye serve then? He served under one of these parties too. If they just released him from prison, Olu Agunloye. So the man is not being tribal. Let's take it away. TINUBU is not being tribal. And that is the kind of president we need now. We don't need a tribal president. We don't need a tribal bigotry president. I have to say it loud and clear. All his men and they are visiting EFCC every day. So what else do you want to see?
Now, let's quickly talk about the inauguration of Miyetti Allah, that's a security outfit. That's Miyetti Allah Group inaugurated a security outfit. And don't forget that many Nigerians perceive Miyetti Allah as a terrorist organization. Now, inaugurating a security outfit
In their region or in their region. Hope they are not coming to South here. Because if they come to South, now wahala. I'm telling you, there will be problem around. Let them maintain where they've been dancing all their reggae. In the north, we don't need them in the south.
Is that not inviting anarchy? Anarchy in the land?
Let them invite the anarchy where they inaugurated their, what's it called? We don't want Miyetti Allah to come and start forming any. We know them. They are nomadic people. Miyetti Allah are nomadic people. We don't want them to encroach into a peaceful state, a peaceful region. We don't want them. If they want to do anything, let them stay put. Me, I don't have any issue with them over there.
They said it was set up. The group was set up to tackle
the Boko Haram, the kidnapping. Yes. Let them say. Let's see. What talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Let's see what will happen at long run. Whether they will not be, they will not be bought over, right? That you see.
You trust that group?
I don't trust. I don't need to trust. Miyetti Allah, I don't know them, and I don't want to trust anybody that is not really being productive to the country. When you talk of Miyetti Allah, you're talking about cows and all these cows.
Where did they get it wrong?
They got it wrong when they were encroaching people's farm.
During which administration?
That was during the Buhari administration. They got it wrong during the Buhari administration. And Buhari goofed a lot. I don't want to even start going back to Buhari issues. That one, let's just package in that he has gone. That president is the only president I see that he was so sentimental. They brought tribal issues in. You just bring in all these people. They did not profile them. They have freeway. The law border was loosed. The borders was let loose. Why Zero border had to be shut down? So it's really show.
You are talking about Buhari, but don't forget that Femi Adesina, applauded Buhari.
If you are Femi Adesina, what will you do? Because he's making Buhari is the one making his pocket, and he's a media officer, right? Media personnel to Buhari. That's what do you expect from him?
So you saw the bit that was launched.
I saw it that President TINUBU was there. Everybody was there.
For a job well done in the country.
That is a parlor. That's the parlor circles applauded. But me, the whole citizen, let them come to the streets and let the streets judge Buhari. President Buhari did not do well. I voted for him. But when he started grooving, I was complaining badly about all these Fulani killers, Fulani, all this sort of thing. We are not saying you should not help your brothers. We are not saying you should not help your kinmen. But get them, profile them. Not everybody just, mingling up. Killers once among them, everyone, disturbing the peace of the country. We don't want that. And I really want, if I see him one-on-one, Mr. Buhari, what you did is, because our past president is fond of that. There was a time there was crisis in Ibadan. He went down to confront Lamadeshino. Why are your people attacking my people? He did not even say it with decorum. He attacked late Lamadeshino that your people are killing my people. But he never asked what has your people did to the indigene. Before the reaction, there's a action bring reaction. Action bring reaction. So who goofed?
What did they do?
They did not ask us. So that's what I'm saying. The leaders we having, we shouldn't be having sentimental leaders. We shouldn't be having tribal bigotry leaders. We shouldn't be having self-centered leaders. We want a leader that will rule the whole country as his own, people, right? Not the kind of people, leaders that will favor one ethnic and leave the other. And I think that is what TINUBU is for now. The Westerns, the Southwesterns, they are complaining. The Easterners, they are complaining. The South, they are complaining.
I hope Prophet sees it that way.
If he doesn't see it that way, left to him. You know, you don't change people's mind. When it's time for him to change his own mind and God change his mind, he will change his mind. You know, I'm not for blackmailing here. And this is a new year. Yes. If you blackmail people, God is watching you.
Prophet has told you that the
if you blackmailing people, it's not a tribal bigot, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not a tribal. I can tell you for free. Because his people are even complaining likewise. His people are complaining. They just released him from prison now. A lot of people that is connected with Edu. Better Edu. Tell me if it is other people, other tribe, they turn into bigotry issues. How many people did Jonathan prosecute? And who are the people that dominated Jonathan government? We know them. The Easterners dominated the Jonathan government. So what are we now saying? Second Niger Bridge. What happened to Second Niger Bridge? They make Jonathan drive on it, and just the same people complain. What has he done? What has he done? So at times I don't look at fascists. I don't hear things from fascists. They want to just the truth has to be.
There's a lion roaring here. There's a lion here.
This lion cannot rear. It can't rear for me, and I'll be scared.
Lion.
This is not a lion that can tame me. That's what I'm telling you now. Okay. It can't tame me.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
With all the blackmailing everything, man, I'm ready for them.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fearless Kule, how the news stand today? How are you doing? The lion.
I'm fine. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, all of you. I'm thanking you guys that are watching every day. It is, your viewership that has given us the strength to continue at least flying. Okay? You make us fly. Thank you, everybody. Then, my word is going to Michael. Michael, you called yesterday. You called the newspaper man. Later, we could not retrieve your number. Michael, you called. No, the guy is calling either America or from UK. He wants something for us. So, as I went to the newspaper man he called, we could not retrieve his number. I think his number was not visible due to the network default. Some network can change numbers. So Baba Michael, please, anytime you call again, I'm gonna give you number, or you make sure that your number will appear there on the newspaper man's phone. Thank you so much. Then again, I'm thanking the American man. You are the American man that help us, and you tell me, don't give Kule my money. And you see what Kule is still saying. So let me tell you, Kule, if anytime he comes here, he starts fighting people. See, let me tell you, wait. Kule is attacking them, and they're attacking Kule. No. He's calling me lion now and other things.
I called you lion.
He's calling me other things. You did not talk.
I called you lion.
Now I have come to talk my own. No. See, everybody here, Kule is fighting everybody. I don't care, no matter what he says. Kule says that the refinery is going to work before December. How many of them are working? We are here to tell TINUBU to change. TINUBU is among the former APC crops of politicians that destroyed this country when Jonathan was there. Number 2, Femi Falana. I'm not lying against anybody. 3, Wole Soyinka took it upon himself. He said that it's Buhari that is going to fix Nigeria. 4, Obasanjo tore his PDP membership card to favor Buhari. Do you know how many people that convened at Nubisi Kano's park, Alausa, to put out Jonathan? Even TINUBU said he's going to form a parallel government to make sure that they would counter Jonathan regime. So there are many things. In 1997, TINUBU said, when he was under Nedeko, that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. It is all written on the archives of this country. So what are we saying? Anybody that comes here and try to thwart the truth as a result of, trying to render oratory rendition, that he speaks well or do that, I don't care. I come here to tell the world what is going on in Nigeria. I don't look at anybody, and I'm not afraid of anybody. The other day I saw one yellow man, he came here, he said, are you running away? I say, run away from you. Say you are what? Are you a government agent? If I can never run away from you, because I know that I know what I'm doing. If you know that what I'm doing here is not good, let us go and contest it in the court of law. That I'm freeing myself by saying all this thing because my heart is weighing me down. We are talking of Nigeria that $1 was 71 kobo. Is that the same Nigeria? $1 was 71 kobo. $1. We are talking of Nigeria that the oil price in those days was 20 kobo per pump price. Pump price in the filling station. 1970s. I could remember Baba Johnson. Pa Johnson is from Jamaica. He was living in Senyard with me at Sangota. Pa Johnson started. I discovered some newspaper the man bought 15 kobo.
Dang.
He kept it. He's a Jamaican. But he found himself in southwestern Nigeria at Abeokuta. He traced his roots. From Jamaica, Pa Johnson. He lived up to how many years before he died? Neat man. So is this the same Nigeria that India and Pakistans were coming for teaching job in 1970s, 80s? India and Pakistans are coming here begging us to teach in our various schools. Is this the same Nigeria that if you graduate in the university, even before the graduation, government will be paying you money as a result of oil boom? Oil boom of 1970s. Oil boom. From oil booming of 1970s, Nnam Patrick Atwaya attended UI. Yes, University of Ibadan before the war. He graduated in the 70s. Patrick Atwaya, the head of service under Babangida. Yes, Patrick Atwaya, Atwaya. Are you listening to me? Is this the same Nigeria that flight ticket to London was 150,000 naira before? This one never tell you. 150,000 flight ticket to London. Is this the same Nigeria that you could not pay up to 200,000 to United States of America? Flight tickets. Is this the same Nigeria? We are still dragging. Somebody is doing evil. People are covering him. And when you are too outspoken, when you are too blunt, people will like to put you down and match on your head. Say, shut up, shut up. To cover you up, Biodu Dapo, the governor of Ogun State, I want to tell you something now. If you go to Pepper there, Biodu Dapo, Ogun State that is thinking with dilapidated government facilities, nothing is going on in that state. The man went to court yesterday. All those thief judges, those thief Nigerian judges, they affirm his whatever. Okay? Dapo is telling us on the paper now that our victory, that is his victory in the court, is an impetus, prerogative to do more. To do more, that is to suffocate Ogun State more, not to develop Ogun State more. He is just a handsome governor. Handsomeness for nothing. Handsomeness is never a free ticket to wellness. Good way of life is from your character. If you work as a governor in a state, serve as in the steward, service people. Serve people. It's not about wearing biabia. Dapo Biado is a very fine man. I don't care. He's thinking with iniquity. He's telling us that his affirmation of his election in Ogun State is an impetus to do more. To do the Ogun indigenes more harm. To weaken them the more. Mike, what are we saying? I'm not seeing a Nigerian of my dream when I was young. What I'm seeing now is a disaster as a country. A country that has failed us from 1999 till date. A country whose military formation, whose military has been infiltrated by bandits and the Boko Haram. I swap, if not possible. See, is this a Nigeria we dream for? When Obasanjo came here in 1999, was this Nigeria we were dreaming for? When we reconvened to edit or amend Nigerian constitution in 1999, did we bargain for this kind of country? What are we saying? When some people are here telling you lies because of oratory rendition, because they can come out here and speak good English, you will be carried away. See, let me tell you, what happened during Obi movement, during Obi election, the whole Nigeria elected that young man and they failed us, has done what? Exhumed another ghost of doom for Nigeria. Ghost of doom, that somebody will see the truth, he will be coming here. Look at Raf. What are you? See, let me tell you, when you talk nonsense, God knows you are talking nonsense. When you are making a point, when you are on point, when you are promoting justice and peace, when you are promoting good security, good, competent governance, God knows. Chineke, Oluwa does not sleep. He neither sleepeth nor slumbereth. Na Bible archaic English. Oluwa neither sleepeth nor slumbereth. He's watching all of us. Wike where they just jump up and down. He's an Igbo man. He's not doing good. I'm saying it. Ajus Akalu is no good man. I'm saying it. He's an Igbo man. Listen, Hope Uzodinma is a beast, a cannibal from Imo State. He's my brother. TINUBU is a bad man. If you like, be Yoruba man, say I'm just casting your tribe man. Some of you that are talking and writing nonsense because we are not promoting evil under TINUBU regime. I have a take for you. Anytime you come down to Lagos, come now, come this point. Let us have one-on-one rapport. Let me know the stuff you're made of. I don't need to fight you. No, let us talk now. You just there, they talk nonsense. When Nigerians are dying of hunger, hardship here, if you know that you are up to what you are criticizing, come to Nigeria and say, Mr. Raphael, I want to see you. Come to First Act, I want to see you. I will match go there. Come to Charlotte, I'll come. I will match go there. You will know that I'm physically fit. See, mentally endowed. We will just have one-on-one rapport. I will tell you that you are part of this evil regime. Some of you that are living in the UK there, thinking that what we are doing here is bad. Let me tell you, you don't know tomorrow, you don't know where you're going to end up tomorrow. Because some of them, I attack them, they stop communicating with me. Some of them thinking that Raf will subpedal because TINUBU has won election. No, we did not vote for TINUBU. Nobody ever dreamt it. We're voting for TINUBU. Jacket, he hijacked it, he stole it. He grabbed it by force, on gunpoint. TINUBU is not the kind of person Nigerians dreamt to have as a president. But see where we are today because of radicalization of Nigerian judiciary and legal system. That's why we find ourselves in this kind of mess. Listen to me. So, therefore, I, Ralph Tresvant, I'm here to tell you that this regime is an illegitimate regime. We don't have government mic. Till tomorrow, I keep on singing on social media that we don't have government. What we're having here in place is a dictatorial system of government, kind of government. A tyrant is in charge.
Can I come in now? Can I come in?
I'm just making a formal introduction, but if you like, you can just... Okay, just give me a question.
Yeah, we are talking about security outfits launched by the Miyetti. Now, is the establishment of Miyetti not inviting anarchy?
Lawlessness is it. Do you know what? The hypocrisy of the Fulani Miyetti Allah, loud outfit, it's been in excess in the recent time because during Buhari regime, this kind of people just sprang up from nowhere. But I was busy telling them that they are from West Africa, not from East Africa. The whole Fulani platform, Katuriara's platform in West Africa called Miyetti Allah, are from those Fulani-dominated states of West Africa. Number one is Nigeria. 2, Mandigo, Mali. 3, Senegal, Niger. The whole West African countries where you have Fulani had their tribe well-footed, their race well-footed. They are more than how many countries in West Africa? They come together and fought hard, and the fight is still on process. Do you know what is going on? They want to seize Nigeria. Nigeria is a place to be. That was Fulani agenda of 2015 till date for 8 to 9 years now. And you know what happened? TINUBU is there now, and Miyetti Allah has come up to size up his military strength, his security, whatever, what he can do. They are just sizing up TINUBU. If they find out that TINUBU is a sleeping man, oh my God, Miyetti Allah will come here. Miyetti Allah will go all over Southwest, Mid-Belt. If Ifke is not taking Igbo land, almighty Igbo land, because Igbo is just ready. As they say this one now, they are in trouble. Anyone that makes mistake in the Southeast now, they will deal with him. They don't care. So they are trying to know how security weight of TINUBU's regime is.
But you said the security outfit is meant to...
No, that is opposite. When somebody is using sarcasm, no. When somebody is using understatement, no. When somebody is using parabolic expression, you should know. These people are snakes in disguise. Miyetti Allah thief, Miyetti Allah killers, Miyetti Allah terrorists, herdsmen terrorists. We form a security outfit in Nigeria. That is what crafty scheming, I know. These people want to use to invade Abuja, the whole mid-belt and southern Nigeria. And do what? Declare the kind of government of Afghanistan declared by ISIS in 2021 in Afghanistan. Taliban, they will take over Nigeria.
But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu launched his security outfit.
He launched his security outfit.
Eastern Security Network.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is to protect Igbo land. Nnamdi Kanu's ESN was launched to protect the landscape of southeastern Nigeria. I mean the farmland, the forest, the farmers on the farmland, people in the township, in the villages and other localities, local areas in Igbo land.
If you could launch a security outfit,
yes.
Miyetti coming out with its own security outfit. I don't think it should be a big deal.
No. It has entered record that Miyetti is rated number 4th deadly terror organization by United Nations organization. They are herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen. They attack and they can kill anybody. They don't know Hausa, they don't know Yoruba. They don't know Igbo, they don't know Gbari. They don't know Nupe, they don't know Kanuri. They don't know Efik, they don't know Ibibio. They don't know Urobo, they don't know Isoko. They can kill anybody. These people are being funded by Iran, Iraq, and some of those extremist countries in the Middle East. Islamic extremist country in the Middle East. Number 1 is Iran. You see what is going on in Israel? That's good for you. That's good for them. These people are Hamas in Nigeria, Fulanis. They can die and die and die for what? Their religion. Based or bordering on Islamism. Say Fulanis are terror organizations. Fulani Miyetti Allah are the Fulani herders, terrorists that have been killing and killing across Nigerian landscape for over 9 years now. And we want to allow them float their own security outfit to kill everybody along Abuja Highway, to kill everybody at Ibadan, Benin, Lagos Express, to kill everybody at the highway, on the highway across northern Nigeria. We don't allow Miyetti Allah. We can't give them a chance. Fulani people has been bent, Fulani hegemonies, bent over the years, killing, bargaining for the lives of innocent Nigerians, using their common platform, Miyetti Allah. Have you forgotten Ango Abdullahi? Have you forgotten the head of the Miyetti Allah during Buhari regime? Where is he? He should come and talk nonsense. He should come and talk now. Where is he now? He has been threatening Yoruba race, Igbo race, everybody. Hausa race. Hausa is down already. Hausa's visitor have mounted on the Hausas, stole their languages, everything that Hausa had in the northern Nigeria. And the Hausa people cannot breathe. They are not breathing. Fulani is the one breathing for the Hausas. So what are you telling me? For me, Miyetti Allah will bring about lawlessness, absolute anarchy in Nigeria. Because these people are smarter. They are very smart, smarter than Christians. Christians are reluctant, sitting down, waiting for our Lord Jesus Christ to come down and fight for us. Did the Lord tell you not to fight the Crusaders? After Jesus Christ, we fought the Crusaders. We won. We beat the Seljuk Turks in the axis of Middle East. We know how we did it. We fight the Crusaders. We are the Crusaders. Now we are more relaxed. We are more docile and gullible. We are sitting down waiting for God Almighty to send his son to come and fight for us. Oga, Fulani, Islamic jihadists, they are fighting and killing Christians for many years now. They don't want to know. Because they want to make blood for their God. Their God is drinking blood. That's why they kill and kill. Their God will never step down from heaven and say, this thing you people are doing, not me, not me now they watch people. I know send not to go kill anybody. They keep on doing it. How could you be serving your God and you are killing people for your God? I saw them just tie 4 Israeli soldiers the other day. They set them ablaze, talking Allah Kuba to come and do what? You are killing fellow man, killing fellow human being. See, let me tell you, Miyetti Allah security outfits, they should never allow them. Those people, they are killers. They are deadlier than Hamas. The best thing this regime should do is to give us police, state policing. State police, everything should be given to each state. So that if they come, We have the will, the self-will to defend ourselves, to fight them. Federal has failed. If you're federal police here, I'm telling you, you have failed. With all audacity. You people are not policing enough at all. You are going out for money and for other political compensations. You are not here to secure lives and properties in this contraption called Nigeria. So what I'm questioning for Mike is state police. State police. Then Mike again. Announcement on that young man, Lazarus, the man that always tag us across anytime we are doing our normal business here. His name is Lazarus, who died last week. We learned he was beaten by a POS operator when he was about to cash out money, and all of a sudden an argument ensued between him and the POS operator. And the guy pushing me, he fell into the gutter. Though I and TINUBU, we are trying to go and verify at the Regie if the news or the speculation we had, she understand is actually a truthful one. So that's what we are planning. So as we are telling our listeners, we are going to do candlelight anything next week. We just drag it like that so that we'll have enough time to make preparation. His name is Lazarus. He always tag us here, looks so lean. There was sometimes we used to give him audience, he would speak. He's dead, and we are trying to do the candlelight for him. So Mike, thank you.
All right, thank you, Raphael. Thank you. Matthew, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Mark.
Matthew, you're welcome. Right, we're talking about the establishment of Miyetti security outfit. Many Nigerians reacting to this development. They say that these are perceived enemies of Nigerians, perceived enemies of the great country called Nigeria. What do you say about the establishment of the security outfit? We go a long way in tackling the security crisis we are having presently.
The issue is, if you are saying setting up Miyetti security outfit, where is the jurisdiction? Is it nationwide? The country at large? Practically, that cannot work. Because every inch of Nigerian territory have people who stay there as their ancestral home. We know Fulani to be nomadic. They move from place to place. We do not come from all the way from Mali, all the way from Burkina Faso, all the way from Borno, all the way from Bauchi, and you come to Delta State. You come to Enugu State. You come to Edo State. You come to Lagos State. You come to Oyo State. You come to Osun State and establish a security outfit. That cannot work. That is saying that you want to hand over the sovereignty of Nigeria to the Fulani.
No, it's specifically for the Middle Belt region. Not for
If you are saying the Middle Belt, will you now leave your Burkina Faso, leave your Mali, and come to Benue to set up a security outfit? And come to
another country.
Yes, and come to maybe Plateau State and set up a security outfit. Come to Nasarawa and set up a security outfit. It will not work. I understand that the governor of Bauchi State once said that 70% of people in Bauchi are Fulani. He got to show that is their own ancestral home. So they can go to such place and set up security arrangement, make a security arrangement, not leaving their own abode, their own ancestral home, going to other states to set up security outfit. It will not work. And it should be resisted. The reason it should be resisted is that the Fulanis are known to be domineering. Almost every place they stay and have a place to stay, they from there come to invade the major town. And we have seen several attempts of genocidal Fulani invasion of host communities. So the Fulanis honestly cannot be trusted. Even when the government of Muhammadu Buhari tinker with the idea of ranching, you can understand that even APC governors were telling the federal government that we cannot guarantee land for the Fulani because of breach of trust. So how then do you now want the same Fulani to come to a place like Plateau and set up security outfits? We are seeing massacre in Plateau recently. Federal government would have not been able to identify, arrest the individuals who did that. But all of accusing finger is pointed at Fulani. And Fulani never came out to say, yes, we are not responsible. Under Autumn as governor of Benue State, we heard a situation where there was attempted assassination attempt against his life. And a Fulani group that goes by the name of Fulani Nationality Movement came to claim responsibility. As we speak, nobody was arrested, nobody was prosecuted, and these people are still moving around freely with those executed weapons. So giving them power to set up security outfit in any place outside their jurisdiction, outside their place of origin, outside their ancestral home, is like handing over Nigerian sovereignty to them, and it should be resisted. If Buhari could not succeed in doing it, I think TINUBU should resist it. Because we understand that Buhari was out to make sure that he give the Fulani a serious identity in Nigeria. I'm not saying that if Fulani live peacefully with the host community, that they should be rejected. That's not what I'm advocating. I'm not saying that they have no right to move about if they are Nigerians, just like any other Nigerian. But it's wrong. We haven't seen the activities. And the problem is, they may have good Fulanis. But how do you not differentiate between Fulani coming from Mali, coming from Burkina Faso, from the good ones that are here? Because they come here, the Fulani cannot mix up with the Yorubas. They cannot mix up with the Igbos. Because they are different people. So if they come from Mali, from Burkina Faso, all that area, they see hibernate among the Fulanis in Nigeria. So how do you now hand over the sovereignty of another man's land to them? So for me, I think a TINUBU government should be tactical to handling this. And the attempt to set up security outfits by Fulani in areas that are not their ancestral homes should be resisted by those governors and by the people.
Fulani will one day overthrow the Nigerian government if allowed to form security.
I said it should be resisted. They are, no, the idea of setting up security arrangement by Fulani should be resisted by federal government. I said Buhari, this similar issue came up under Buhari. Even when Buhari wanted to do Ruga, because of that breach of trust, federal government may have gotten good intention for that Ruga, because perhaps it was to address the incessant clashes between herders and whole communities. But the people resisted because of the attitude of the Fulani. Even when they wanted to do cattle colony, it was resisted. Even when they wanted to do ranching, I think they choose some states. Even when federal government started winning states with funding, even states were rejecting it because of what Fulani stand for. Like I was saying, it is difficult to profile and know a Fulani that is coming from Mali, the one that is coming from Burkina Faso. It's difficult for me and you to differentiate which one is a Nigerian Fulani or which one is a Vicente Fulani. And they come and mix up with these people, commit all manner of crime, maiming, killing, kidnapping, and nobody, government is finding difficult to address. Almost all the killing, kidnapping you see along the federal highway is 80% of them is often done by Fulani. Though there's no research that say that, but from what I can read and see, almost 80% is caused by Fulani. And federal government have not been able to address it. You are not saying officially allow them to form a security arrangement in places like maybe Benue, Plateau, Taraba, and these are areas where for a long time they have been longing to overrun. So it's a kind of saying we hand over the sovereignty of this area to you. And it should be resisted by the governors, by the people, and the presidency.
Now,
and again, okay. I think a TINUBU administration should be decisive.
And that's what I really want.
When I say decisive, okay, it should realize that if the government fails, the buck rests with him. And that you should not allow one ethnic group to destroy his government, because the more they kill, they maim, the federal government has the mandate to protect life and property, it's becoming more unpopular. So I think the government under this, a TINUBU should be decisive against, I'm not saying because it's husband anyway, anywhere there is insecurity, anywhere there is crime, federal government should be able to exert their authority and strive to possess monopoly of coercive power. So that when they come, you know the federal government is coming. Fulani should run away. Not that somebody will kidnap, be in the bush, and one man is saying his friend, one of his friends, have promised to pay 50 million ransom. I'm talking about the Abuja father and children that were kidnapped. That they later killed one, and they raised the ransom to about 100 million. How can you not tell? What will you not tell such man, such family, that the only crime they committed is to stay in Abuja, is to be a Nigerian? And as we speak, a minister the other day was speaking. I was trying to justify that where the crime is happening is outskirts of Abuja. You can imagine how shameful that statement could be. Whether it's Sokoto, it's Lagos, it's Kano, it's Enugu, it's Delta, it's immaterial. Government should protect life and property. Anywhere, anybody that is causing insecurity, let it be from our own village, let it be anywhere. Identify that person, arrest him, prosecute him to act as deterrent to others. That's how you fight crime. I'm not saying the TINUBU may be taking side with Fulani, but he need to understand that if he allowed the Fulani to drag his government down, his name will be recorded as man who was not able to fight insecurity.
Now, let's quickly move down to the Supreme Court's verdict on some states in the country. Because you saw the protest that rocked Nasarawa over Supreme Court's judgment. Was that judgment clear enough?
To be quite honest with you, I didn't follow that election very well, that of Nasarawa. But however I look at it, for people to start protesting, it goes to show that they are not satisfied with that judgment. That is the truth. But however, the judgment has been given. There's nothing anybody can do going by Nigerian Constitution. The Supreme Court is the highest arbiter when it comes to adjudication of cases. So once they give a judgment, that's the final verdict. Except you take your appeal to God. But I want to encourage the government that if we are putting what happened in 2023 election behind us, going forward, they should ensure that the basis of governance, which is election, should be free, fair, and credible going forward. Because if you see a court giving verdict, I want to tell you that if what they did, if Supreme Court had ruled against NNPP in Kano State, ruled against some other states, I want to tell you by now, police would have been shooting gun in up to 4 or 5 states. And that had the capacity of causing anarchy. So, honestly, if people are protesting after court judgment, it shows that they were not satisfied with that judgment. But there's nothing they can do because that is the last that's the last court of the land. That's the highest
That's final say.
Final say when it comes to adjudication of cases.
All right, thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate you for coming on board. Niye, good morning to you.
What to bring on is a
Mr. Mike,
How are you doing?
I say no to Miyetti.
Okay.
I say no to enablers of banditry, kidnapping, extrajudicial killings of innocent Nigerians that has always been aided, supported, though covertly, by the Miyetti. Let me remind you, during the first few months of Buhari, when we used to have rain missiles on the Sambisa forest and some passes of our states, it was this same Miyetti that came out that said, stop killing our children, stop killing our wives. It was Miyetti that said, don't call herdsmen terrorists until the twilight of Buhari before we adopted the name terrorists. It was this same Miyetti that said that let us invite these herdsmen onto the negotiation table. These guys are sympathizers, and it is obvious. I understand they are trying to push their way because I know this does not have the approval of the president. These guys are getting threatened because they are now being killed. In the last 2 months, you will discover that these guys have been barbecued than never before. Air blast, air bombings. Right there in Borno, right there in Zamfara. These guys, scores of them have been killed right there in Borno, either from the ISWAP camp or the Boko Haram terrorist camps. And now, Miyetti Allah is trying to disguise.
These guys.
Yes, they're these guys.
By setting up.
Why are we not asking ourselves that the banditry, the terrorism has started for over 13 years? Miyetti Allah did not deem it fit that as at 10 years ago they should set up a security outfit. As at 9 years ago, they should set up a security outfit. As at 7 years ago, they did not. But now that you now have a Southerner who has said clearly that I will not listen to anything called terrorism, that I'm going to fight it, whether in the southeast, whether in the southwest, whether in the whole of the north. And don't forget, the Plateau people, most especially in the Middle Belt, are also now rising against this level of insecurity, saying that enough is enough.
Yeah.
Under Buhari, these guys, Fulani, they had their way. Look at how they were killing people like chicken in Benue. You cannot go to Otupo, you cannot go to Makodi, you farm your yam. We couldn't. Look at one yam now is like 3.5. A yam that I used to buy for 600 naira. When last did you see Benue mango? A Benue mango is as big as my head. When last did you see it?
And they gave the sunlight.
These guys, they call themselves herdsmen, they call themselves cattle rearers. They invade people's land. This fight started way back in Ilorin, in Kwara State. As of 2008, 2009, we had the most recent one that was bloody what happened in Ilorin, Kwara State. And the Kwara people, they rejected them outrightly. They said, "Get away from our land." Miyetti Allah was nowhere to be found. In fact, it was Miyetti Allah that said that Fulanis have every right to wield AK-47, that they are using it to protect themselves. I mean, it is madness. Who gave them the effrontery? Who gave them the effrontery? And this is why I said that our constitutional reform must either include Christianity inside that constitution. Because Miyetti Allah will tell you that they are upholders of Sharia law. We have Sharia law in the Nigerian constitution. It is senseless not to have Christendom or Christian doctrine in the constitution. It is a must we have the Christian doctrine in that constitution, a traditional doctrine, or they remove the Sharia law. A father cannot have 3 children and place on one head that is the throne. Is the head to the throne. What is that encouraging? That is encouraging unhealthy relationship amongst the 3 children. This was what happened to Jacob in the Bible, whereby the father gave him a coat of many colors. You know what happened while he brought this to him? They sold him out. They almost killed him. Now, the Sharia law cannot be the only religion represented in the constitution. And this is why I've said that our southern senators, they are all mad. Pardon my language. Our southern senators they've all been sold out. They have all been sold out. Our pastors, they are all charlatans, rogues, parading themselves as men of God. Adeboye, Oyedepo, call them any of them. They are all charlatans. One reason is why I've told my wife that I will not really go to church this year. Any of my tithe, I would rather take it out and give it to people. That I will not continue to enrich, the churches. I will not continue. Because the church is a representation of the poor masses. That is the true doctrine of Jesus Christ. He fought for the masses. He fought for the oppressed. But right now, the church, the Christian Association of Nigeria, has failed us. Oh, look at Sharia law. They said they call themselves Sharia Kiniko. They went to meet TINUBU just 2 or 3 years ago. They gave him an agenda. One of the agenda they gave him is that Nigeria must sever its relationship with Israel because Israel is killing Hamas. What sense is that? Is Nigeria an Islamic state? It simply means that if I go to the north and if I say that I support Israel, it simply means I am going to probably be killed.
They'll kill you.
And meanwhile, we come out here to say that Nigeria is a secular state. I don't know if we have any Muslim reviewer there. Sharia law is either it is removed from that constitution, or we include Christianity in that constitution. That brings down religious balance. Because let me tell you the fact. The fact is, this thing creates that privilege and it puts them in an advantageous point. This is why you hear the issue that We the Muslims are the owner of this country. Do you know that in the north, there's what we call Isba? Isba is what? Isba police. If they see you drinking beer, you are gone. In the north. If you try and open up a beer parlor, you are gone. But the same Isba, if they see that they are beating you, that Isba, instead of them to uphold law and order, will even further encourage them to stone you to death. Under Nigeria, how can we be having three different laws, and our southern senators, whether you are from the Yoruba land, whether you are from the Igbo land, whether you are from the Ibira land, whether you are from South, whether you are Ijaman, all our southern senators, they are all, in fact, they are not kill us. We the southerners, we are suffering in this nation because our southern senators are terrible people. You can see that the northern senators will support this Miyetti Allah. The northern senators are fighting against the closure of the border. When did you hear our southern senators fight for our own border? Throughout under Buhari, of course, the southern border was closed. Did you ever hear for one day they fought? No. We the southerners are our own problem, and we must know that. We are the most educated, but it seems now that we are only educated, we lack wisdom. Nothing. Miyetti Allah said that they want to protect all Fulanis irrespective of the state they have. What does that mean? Okay, the Fulani that is in my home in Oyo State, Miyetti Allah will now come to Oyo State. They have lost their senses. Okay, the Fulanis that are in Onitsha, Anambra, there's a place they call Fulani village in Abia State. In Abia, okay, Miyetti Allah will now go to that place and be protecting them. What will happen? Is that not madness? It simply means that if a Miyetti Allah, if he gets to a place, in how far that a Fulani man is committing atrocity, do you think the Miyetti Allah will gun him down? He will not gun him down. He will only tell him, come on for there, run, come on like this, follow here. I don't want to see you for here again. Instead of him to arrest him, that is what he will tell him. Fly that fence, make you follow that place. Because it's his brother. There's going to be that sentiment. I hope this president will wake up.
Thank you.
I hope the southern senators will discover that there is a covert, scheme of things trying to Islamize. They are doing it to derail the effort on the fight against terrorism. Okay? Because I can categorically tell you that all the terrorism that we have today in the north is perpetuated 80% by the Fulanis. And I'm not missing word, and I'm not sorry to say it. And Fulani is for the interest, and Miyetti Allah is for the interest of Fulanis. And I can tell you today that in Miyetti Allah, we have so many grad ones that have joined the others. The Miyetti Allah might still have some good people, but all the bad Miyetti Allahs are into kidnapping today. And Miyetti Allah know them.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Anyway, good morning, my brother.
Lucky, how you doing?
I'm fine, God bless you. I'm so happy.
Are you also standing against the establishment of Miyetti Allah's security outfits in the country?
I'm so happy that Niyi speak well concerning that particular issue, and I support him. How can we? For what? In Edo State, I'm an Edo man, Ishabad. We have our vigilante made by our own local people. What can I do with Miyetti Allah? Did they know our territory? Did they know my village? That thing is very wrong. That is the reason why they say mostly ticket. But I'm surprised now the Islam Council are not saying they disappointed for TINUBU. Maybe they are trying TINUBU to implement that. TINUBU is touching his head. So they now had a meeting 2 days ago that we regret voting Muslim ticket. How can Fulani come to your village to police your village and install emir? It can work another way, but it's not going to work in my state. No! Ishama will not agree. No.
They want to help in tackling the security
We don't need them.
having in the land.
We don't need them. Even soldiers. If you go to my place, in village, you don't have soldiers. We have vigilante. I told you, I travel from here to Kogi. From Okada, you know Okada. From Okada. you enter by right as you are going from that Okada Bini to Kogi State. I did not see more than 3 checkpoints that very day. People have seen is vigilante with their guns. I don't know what I mean. Marty roadblock. How can you put Fulani? If you even see Fulani the way they dress them, they look like Boko Haram. And let me even tell you, when Buhari was there, he imported them from Niger, from Sudan. We only talk. We did not take action. 8 years, a lot of Fulani have. Their Oga Bume, when he was holding meeting with them in a party in the bush, our media, CNN, everybody showed them, did they can't do anything? Now, Amechi, whose Buhari used, consulting train to Niger, to go and start importing them. Now, let me give you an example now. When they say Buhari, TINUBU say, open border, cost of open border, I laugh. Everybody will say, thank God, South border is open. The Diroko, Cotonou, everybody is open. We're happy. My brother, I just go there last week. I went to Diroko. I said, maybe border is open. From Misongo to Diroko. Who are you seeing in checking point? Aboki, Hausa, Custom, Army, Immigration, Air Force. You cannot even take one penny. They block everywhere. President have given order, border should open. But the Northerners block everywhere. And they have given their people, Copra will be commanding a Yoruba man. What's that? Copra, Hausa man using language. One rice. They will, if you take one rice, they will pick that rice. The next thing they send it to their brothers. But their brother, they're open. He said, you are in charge. Are you sure TINUBU is in charge? He's not in charge. He's not just a president. He's got what he wants. But you know what he did? He put Yoruba man every head. Where they will relax in the office, AC blowing them. But the boys who are doing the work, the damage, they are every feet. Are they alive? Go there, check our border. You see everywhere Aboki. But our brothers in the north, are you going to tell Aboki not to take rice? Even when they say for subsidy, they should block everywhere. That our food will not go outside. The Katsina people, Yobe people, they protest. Say they should allow food to go there. But in our border here, if you are going with your vehicle, Army also will check your vehicle whether you have food tank. If you have food tank, if you cannot explain where you are going, they will discharge that food tank and make it happen. Go and find out. Okay, find out. Even the fake I took, they were asking the driver. The driver know they know themselves. Say, are you sure? That's why they will not make the gauge. Lower assist, there's no fuel. But they will fill the food tank. When they get there, they dispose it. Oh yeah, at the border, water, you just drop. But for you to just pick, cannot tell you a small one, they will collect it from you. But it did not. Have you ever heard Northern with the population? Are they crying? They are hungry? Are they even farming? Most of them are not farming. Look at the way they are rushing to Lagos. You see them, go to bus stop, they don't get there. You see them rushing, they don't farm anymore. Now, is it correct? That's this insecurity. How are we going to resolve it? Automatically, they are packing them to the south. But you see them joining Monteku, joining police. How can you army arrest Boko Haram? Put them for prison. Buhari come back because they are Fulanis. They release them.
All of them.
And put them back to police. What do you expect? So Boko Haram to come and secure you. Don't forget, armed robbers and armed robber. When you are paying the man that is getting $2 million before for kidnapping, now you are not paying 100,000 naira. He will rather go back. So, polluting Fulani is a mere talk. Let TINUBU sit tight, otherwise they will attack the government. Tell the truth. He will just debit, okay, Baba, yeah, travel here. The man believes I'm there. They're everywhere. If you can't an IG, Maybe you can't IG. What's the name? IG of police. Maybe the second one should be either Plateau State. The third one should be Gobe State. The more than 7. So where were you? They will just start that speak outside there. Say, no, just hanging uniform. But the operational is outside everywhere. It's working everywhere. That's why I see these are not working. These are not working. TINUBU will be struggling to make sure that this nothing. Everything not the calorie release. They will make sure that TINUBU, if you release them, they will make sure that political agreement signed. That's why your ambassador is going around. Going everywhere. Just to make sure say, Carlo, sign. Don't come and make sure anything proper. Sack all these your lawyers. They're not helping you. You see, this is not that they say they don't have. They help you. They know what they are doing. Our people south. You look at Senator. The Senate president, that one is a woman. Whatever you put on table, I will down on it. Our president too, Emilio Kong. I don't think I'm there. Whatever happened, you know, concern me. You don't Nigeria declare state of emergency. I said it.